see you. Die hard. Trap. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard. Homie, die hard. You can check the swag, he the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange, he the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain, at least he got some nice scars. He can smell a trophy, yeah, he need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves, and he's feeling out of place. Cause he is for the team, man, he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die hard. City on my back. They ask me what's my name, and it is on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. Fourth quarter, I'm the killer that's gon' murder that.
What's up, y'all? I am sick today. That's why I did not go live when I was supposed to. Your boy is extremely sick. So I mean, I had like a sinus infection. I thought I might have had like COVID or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But I took some tests or whatever, and them things didn't come up positive or nothing. But as you could tell by the voice and everything like that, man, your boy is not feeling good at all. But I mean, as I'm watching this game here, trying to watch it on the phone and stuff, I mean, I feel like I just need to get in here and watch this fucking game, man. So I'm trying to get it together here on try to get the stream together here. Just give me a second. They got it on ESPN3. So I gotta see if they have it because it's supposed to be on ABC today, right? ABC. If I can't get it rocking on my computer, then I'm gonna have to see if I can watch it on my phone or whatever. But yeah, man, the energy is super low, man. I'm extremely tired, man. You know what I'm saying? There's been stuff going around the job. Cole, I've been joking around about it a little bit, but I mean, it's not really funny when she do get sick. I just thank God that I'm not I don't have anything major. You know what I'm trying to say? So I'm looking to see what's up here. NBA basketball. They always give you a big problem when it comes to these chats, man. When it comes to these streams and stuff. So I'm trying to get it going, guys. Give me a second. So how you guys been, man? It's been a while. I know we beat Denver the other night. We smacked them, So national media, I felt like I stayed up. I couldn't wait to see the broadcast in the morning. And I feel like, they got their little arguments out, whatever, but I just felt like they didn't give it the proper thing. Like, oh, the Knicks beat them by, what was it, 28 or 38? They beat the defending champions from start to finish like they stole something. And I just feel like they didn't cover certain things. They didn't mention that Jamal Murray didn't play well. They didn't mention any of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's just annoying that that when the Knicks do well, we just don't get the proper due when it comes to that. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on with my stream here as far as streaming the game. Trying my best to get it together. If it doesn't get together here, I'm going to have to switch to the mobile because I got it on the screen, guys. It's just giving me the scroll thing. So I'm going to have to figure this out. Give me a second. Let's say what's up with you guys while I'm trying to figure this thing out here. Got Dennis Smith. It's going to be Dennis Smith Jr. Dwayne Dennis is in the place. He said, good game so far. I hope that the Knicks turn up and blast this heat right out the garden. It looks like it. It looks like in the first quarter, it looks like they were sleeping on him a little bit. I think OG, with the assignment against Jimmy Butler, he let Jimmy Butler get a couple of easy shots and that type of thing. But that's the only thing that was really keeping them in the game. They had nothing else going. So I feel like the Knicks defense right now has become legendary right now. Like we're not allowing them to get anything on us. Tom Thibodeau's been known for to be a big time defensive coach, but when you need the players to do so. So getting rid of RJ, who we had RJ guarding all the best players, but RJ used to get cooked. This guy, IQ was supposed to be our six man, that type of guy, but he just wasn't. He just didn't wasn't giving us what we needed. Some nights he would, but most nights he didn't. And I just believe that was like the most frustrating thing about those two guys that we had. Yeah, so give me a second, guys, so I can get this game going here. Ah man, I gotta get the password here. People always changing passwords and stuff. So let me see. Ay, ay, ay. Give me a second, fellas, ladies and gentlemen. What is it? Give me a second, guys. Got to get this game going. I'm sweating already, man. I didn't think I was. I didn't think I was gonna be sweating, but I am sweating right now. So this is gonna be one of those games here where Eru's sweating. You know what I'm saying? My voice is like out of control, but somehow, some way, this guy's still here in front of your screen, trying to do a pod. Let's see. I think this is it, guys. All right, this is it. So it should work here on the mobile. Yeah, for some reason the mobile apps work perfect. These websites here don't really work the way they're supposed to. Let me get this hooked up here just in case I need to hear some audio, and we can get busy here. So halftime, should I do halftime? Because like I said, the beginning of this game here, it didn't really give us much to talk about as far as halftime. So let's do a quick one because it looks like we're going to be right back into action in a few seconds here. So let's get into some halftime to Crunchtime, so just so I can get some, just get loose a little bit, man. 'Cause like I said, I am definitely not feeling good. You guys can definitely see the sweat on the brow and stuff. Well, let's just get busy here. As you can see, 61-51. Let's check out the summary for the game here for quarter to quarter, 30-27. I feel like the Knicks just we left them off the hook a little bit. I want to say, what I'm saying. Second quarter, we just locked back in on defense and was able to play Knicks style of basketball. As you can see, 34-21 in that second quarter there. So the Knicks just got to calm down, man. I think that's gonna be the mantra for the rest of the season. Every single game that we play, I feel like we can beat everybody. You know, Hey man, wipe some of the sweat off. Yeah, man, I feel like we could beat everybody, and it's the same format, same formula, same format. Let's get into game charts. Shot chart as far as Miami on the left hand side, typical. You can see they miss a lot of shots in the corner here. Everything in here in the corner is gone. All these missed 3-point shooters and stuff like that. I was looking at some of my group chats, and they were talking about, oh, the Knicks are just lucky that Miami hasn't been able to make these jump shots. But let me throw this at you, man. For those that keep saying that, that's the same situation for every team that we play. So I think the Knicks, their defense is so crazy that the other team is shooting what do you want to say, like anxiety threes, where they feel like they have to make these threes in order to stay in the game. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the Knicks are doing with their defense. We're clamping on them so much and we're frustrating them so much they can't even make regular shots anymore. So that's what the Knicks are doing. Uh Shots on the ball, they shot 45, Knicks shot 47. As you can see, the Knicks is pretty typical. But lately we've been getting threes and points in the paint, not really too much in between shots. So that's like almost like a new thing here with these new Knicks. So let me scroll down. Lead changes, biggest lead for both teams was 10. That's when the Knicks were fooling around. Once the Knicks locked in, man, there was all smooth sailing from that point on, man. Hopefully the Knicks can still hold on to that. So I'm just waiting for them to come back in here. I'm looking at sounds of the game on ESPN. So rebounding wise, as usual, 32 to 23, 15 to 12 as far as assists. No steals today, which is interesting. I think that should change, in the second half. Blocks 2 to 3. Knicks only had 3 turnovers. Miami only had 1. So that's the game right there. Knicks shot 48%. They shot 40. 50% for three for the Knicks, 35 for them. So that should taper off a little bit. We'll see how the game goes. Points in the paint, like I said, 26 to 20. Second chance point 8-6, and Miami's been killing us 18-0 with fast break points. That has to do with not really too much turnovers, but they just capitalize on the Knicks' mistakes and stuff. So I just think that's what's happening with that. As far as box score, like I said, Jimmy Butler's their all only offense really. Duncan Robinson got crazy with the threes for a hot second there. As far as everybody else is pretty much even across the board. You got 6 points, 6 points straight across the board there. Tyler Hero is a player that has always been talked about with the Knicks and stuff. He's averaging 21.8 points per game. You know what I'm saying? Slide down to Jason Terry. I don't know if they're gonna have it just on Miami stats, but he's been averaging 22 points per game with Charlotte. So these guys are good basketball players, man. So right now the Knicks are holding them on their nuts right now. Kevin Love is getting some burn a little bit. Everybody else, Jamie Jaquez, for some reason they're not really putting him out there too much. He played 12 minutes, but they're not getting him involved in the offense really as much as they should. He's been playing well though, 6 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. So it is what it is there. Bam Adebayo, 6 points, 8 rebounds. Hasn't really put a stamp on the game too much really. But the second half is coming, man. As far as the Knicks is concerned, OG hasn't been rebounding. Hasn't had a chance to get any defensive stats either. But he has 9 points today. Julius with 8, 6, and 3, doing his thing. Hartenstein is back 2 and 5, basically matching Adebayo right now. Brunson 14 points. He's our rock. DiVincenzo, man, he's definitely one of those guys for us that just invaluable, the stuff that he brings to the table. But a couple other guys too. Precious mentioned all of our guys. Josh Hart had a really good first half. McBride also, and Grimes too. Everybody played well today. So we're about to get in our first tip in here. Let's pause. So let's get this going. Everybody's on the court. So whenever we play on ESPN, it's always that bullshit, stupid like TV timeouts and referee timeouts and all this other nonsense. So let's get ourselves together here, guys. Yeah, man. Like I said, I'm sweating right now. I'm sweating like a hostage right now. But it is what it is here. So the referees are getting themselves together. Let me take this off. I think these glasses are making me even more tired, making me more sweat. So let me take those off. I can be able to wipe the sweat off my face a little bit better. Sheesh. So I mean, got a lot of people in the chat today, man. So I mean, I guess it's Saturday. People ain't got nothing else to do but watch a guy this sick give a play-by-play here. So I'm just looking. I don't know what's going on here. They got a bunch of balls out here. Everybody's shooting. Everybody's dribbling. So just waiting for the this game to start. So while that's happening, let's take a look at this chat. Like I said, I already mentioned Dwayne Dennis here. We got Mega's in the place. Yeah, right now this is halftime to crunch time for the most part. I usually do halftime to crunch time if I can't make the game here. But I was home today. Some of the kids were sick again. So I stayed because of them. But then I ended up being sick too. So it's like a double whammy today. Shout out to Julian Bloom. This Stephen A. dude make me throw up. Yo, Stephen A. man, I blocked him so I can't see in his videos, but everybody keeps reposting it. So I mean, every time there's a Nick argument, he starts talking about 1973. So I mean, the guy's a clown, man. I hate using that term, but he truly is a clown. You know what I'm saying? Truly is a freaking clown of basketball. And for somebody that has all the power and the money and stuff that he's earned covering the Knicks, giving this corny style of commentary, now it's getting to the point now where he legit is like a cartoon character right now. You know what I'm saying? And I just think it's messed up. And then he's like he's just like the mascot for all Knicks fans. And every Knicks fan out there, excuse me, NBA fan out there thinks that all Knicks fans are like Stephen A. Smith. And I hate that. I hate that with all my heart. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we got to keep on doing these podcasts, man. That's why I felt like even though I'm sick and I don't really feel like talking, I should be laying down. I just feel like I had to get up out here, just to put my voice out, and whoever else is putting their voices out too. We can't stop because guys like Stephen A. Smith, they keep putting that narrative out, but then the stupid arguments and just the ratty style of commentary. It's just terrible, man. So keep scrolling there. Let's see, Mega in the place. Canals in here. So I'm whimpering a little bit. I can hear it in my voice a little bit, but definitely we in the place to be. I said this game should show you having two non-defensive midgets in your backcourt is a problem. Yeah, man. So are you talking about the Miami side or the Knicks side? Because Deuce has been good on defense. Grimes been good on defense. They just haven't been assertive, really, for the most part on either side. They've been able to get in there where the rest of the team can just pounce on it too. But offensively and stuff like that, we just need that extra snap. As far as those two guys. Um, but Rozier, I see you guys say I'm glad we didn't get Rozier. So then maybe that's what you're talking about, Rozier, and then they have uh like I said, the other player. Let me get my extra thing here so I can get the names and stuff together. Let me slide this over, guys. So far, I mean, an exciting game. We can't really shit on Miami Heat too much. They'll definitely get themselves together as time goes on. They got a new player, new point guard. So we basically gonna have to wait for them to get themselves together. Hopefully they don't get themselves together tonight. So I'm talking about Tyler Hero and Rozier. Rozier plays defense, but Tyler Hero, not so much. So the rest of the guards too. Vacuum split is decent. Martin is I mean, they all have good decent defensive players there. But they just new. They got a new thing going on in Miami. So it was interesting. So I've been looking, like I said, looking on the internet, people saying that they don't like Rozier. I mean, Rozier, he's been losing. What I'm saying? So he's got to get assimilated to the Miami style of things here, as far as him being in Miami Heat shape. Getting used to their style of play. How they like to get buckets and stuff. The Miami Heat, they have a system, so they don't really run plays. They kind of just run their system, and everybody knows where to go. So Rozier got to be a part of that now. He said, "Lysol all your equipment and wash your hands." Yeah, I got you, man. Definitely gonna do that once I finish. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. So I mean, it's definitely a sinus thing. So because it's not like I said, it's not a flu thing. It's definitely a sinus thing going on with me today. Scrolling. So I don't know what's going on. What's taking that so long to put the game on here? So I don't think I've ever seen this before. I don't think I've ever seen like guys ready to play in their uniforms just dribbling the ball around. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Even like watching the games live at MSG. I don't think I've ever seen both teams standing on the court there just dribbling basketballs. I just never seen it before. So anyway, we got the tip. We're going in here. Julius back to Brunson. Brunson left, right. Terry Rozier's chasing. That's his job now. He got to chase Brunson. Just turns around right in the paint, shoots the jump shot. No good. A little short there on Brunson. Go Tyler Hero, bring the ball up. He's guarding. Brunson's guarding Tyler Hero. Got Julius is on Terry right now on the switch. So he's going to try to get past Julius. Julius, not for nothing's been playing good defense this year as he basically stops Terry Rozier just now. So Hartenstein just fell down. He hurt his legs a little bit, looks like, but he's trotting up the court. Julius pulls up for a transition 3-point shot, misses it. So 2 bad shots there by the Knicks to start the half. So yeah, man, you got to give it up to Julius. I think he's been playing good defense this year. We haven't had too much games. You can count the games actually. It's maybe like 2. Wow, Adebayo just turned and dunked right on Hartenstein. Got too deep in the paint. They just turned on him. But you can count on one hand how many games Julius had where we had to be like, yo, man, this guy, what is he doing? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Miami defense just stopped us 3 times there. Here goes Jimmy Butler coming over, gives it over to Hightower, number 24, kicks it out to Tyler Hero, over to Rozier. He's driving all the way to the basket inside to Bam Adebayo. So 2 straight dunks there by Miami Heat there. So timeout called on the right time here by Tom Thibodeau. Tom Thibodeau usually doesn't call timeouts a lot at the time that he's supposed to. So 2 back-to-back dunks there. Adebayo got a nice dunk on the inside, and then a nice little transition dunk here by Adebayo. So that's worthy of getting a timeout. So the Knicks got to get themselves together. One turn in the paint there. Brunson a little short. Julius hit a shot, a transition 3. Not really good baskets there. For the Knicks. That is what it is. So scrolling down here, see Trish is in the place. Old school is here. Shot clock is down. Okay. Thanks for the heads up there. So that's weird. Usually that doesn't happen. But shot clock is down. Shit happens, man. Just like me, I don't know what I got. I got something. It might be the flu, but it's not COVID though. So that's good. But things happen, man. So especially when you're doing live stuff. I know that for sure, because that's all I do is live podcasts here on YouTube. So things always go wrong, always go left. When you want it to go right, things will go left. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Shout out to old school. Shout out to Dwayne Dennis. Everybody that doesn't have an avatar, please get your avatars together, man. Dwayne Dennis, find something that's good with your personality. That way, you people can see you, and and you see your personality there. Old school too. I challenge you also get yourself a nice avatar. It can be anything. Trish D is using the old school Knicks logo, but that describes her to a T. You know what I'm saying? So use something that describes your personality. Please hook that up there, so everyone can see it. You got Rafael uh, Crespo over there on Facebook, man. You have any live Knicks games? Live streams? No, I do not. I mean, I'm right now. I'm actually using my phone to watch the game, so I can't really pull up the any links for you guys. But for my Facebook people, if you're interested, I will try to do that before the games now. So I'll keep a note of that. I'll keep a note of that. So on Facebook, I'll drop a link that guys can follow. If I can I mean, but those links don't last long. You're lucky if it lasts the entire game. But if I could do that for you guys, the next game I absolutely would do that for the Facebook crowd. All right. So shout out to all my Filipinos on Facebook. We got Brandon Lindy. What's good, man? He says Stephen A is embarrassing. Yeah, man, he's embarrassing us. Not just like I'll take it even deeper. He's not just embarrassing Knicks fans. He's embarrassing like us as far as people that look like him. Because it's like atypical, loudmouth black guy, just just talking for no reason. Like it's ridiculous. But he's made millions of dollars doing that, man. He wasn't like that when he first came, for when he first started. So now he's legit a caricature of himself. He's not even himself anymore. Even to the point now that he's acting on the side, and he just looks like a weird. He just looks like a You know what it looks like? It looks like a sloth. He looks like a sloth on coke. If you guys can get that, you know what I'm saying. So I just don't like that, man. I just don't. I wish he would stop. But that's how he makes his money, man. One of the highest paid broadcasters out there. Julius being guarded by number 24. He just bullies him. DiVincenzo with a nice clean 3-point shot. He misses that. So Julius probably should have finished him, but he didn't. Julius is really strong, man. The last game against Aaron Gordon, man, he was bullying Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon is his size. Here goes Tyler Hero, nice floater on the inside. Brunson with the rebound. Here he comes up the court. So I feel like Miami's kind of they're getting used to their players too. Julius on the inside, nice scoop layup, man. Wow, but he got fouled before that. I'm not sure if the shot would have counted the way the NBA goes now, but big time layup attempt by Julius there. Julius has definitely changed his bag. I blame Brunson. You got to blame Brunson for all these little things here, because Julius has various different moves that he's never used this entire time with the Knicks that he's been using this year, and like I'm quite sure that he picked some of that up from Brunson. Brunson is a masterful post player for somebody so short. He really could post up. So he picked up quite a few moves from Brunson, I gotta say. Turning in the paint, those type of pro moves that all the other players do. Now Julius does that. He wasn't doing that before. So much props to Brunson for changing everything with this club. And shout out to everybody else too, man. You could tell that there's conversations. Shout out to OG. OG said was mentioned that he would watch his tape and stuff like that. So hopefully everybody watches tape, together. That's how teams win. Julius was saying that he never watched tape, and that tells a lot right there. So it was Bam Adebayo gets the ball, being guarded by Hartenstein. That's a good matchup. Tyler Hero with a 3-point shot. He misses that. Brunson gets it. Full head of steam. Stops. Almost popped it, but he gave it to Hartenstein. Back to Brunson. Brunson right hand side. Finds Hartenstein on the inside. Nice little turn, bump, and layup. Get in there, baby. Nice little shot there by Hartenstein. So I'll say it every single time. I'm picking on him. Mitchell Robinson cannot do that. What you saw Hartenstein do, Mitchell Robinson can't do. You know. So it goes hard. Tyler Hill just drives baseline jump shot. He knocks that down. So I swear, man, and people keep saying that Mitchell Robinson this, and Mitchell Robinson that. Mitchell Robinson cannot do what Hartenstein just did just now. Catch the ball, swing it, drive, take the bump, and then lay it up. He can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, positivity. Brunson, foul line inside, kicks it out to DiVincenzo. OG, full head of steam all the way inside. Nice power dunk. OG is built like a power forward, man. But he's just so I can't even describe OG, man. Like he's built like a power forward, He doesn't really rebound well, just as far as him like surveying the defense and just even offense, surveying the offense, like just knowing that if he drove strong to the basket, he'll be able to get a dunk, stuff like that. He's just always thinking ahead, super smart out there on both sides of the court, man. So He just does everything that you need him to do, as far as the game is concerned. Let me see what he has as far as rebounding. So I mean, the last game, I think he had like maybe like a couple of rebounds. Right now he has one, 11 points though. So he's just giving us everything that we need, in the game in that particular game, man. So he's just really good, man. DiVincenzo is built from the same cloth. He gives you exactly what we need, during the game. So between him and OG, DiVincenzo and OG, they're excellent. Hartenstein does it too. So we got three guys that are not necessarily offensive people, but they can contribute offensively by giving you just exactly what you need. You know, like Randall and Brunson do their thing, as they do it normally. But those guys fill in the pieces perfectly. So that's what makes our starting lineup really good now. So adding another player, like people that keep saying we need a superstar. People that keep saying that are really not watching the Knicks. So that's what I'm saying. We need us to be out here. These content creators, we need content creators to put content out. Because we are the ones that watch these games and we know what's going on with the Knicks. Them keep saying, "Oh, the Knicks need a superstar. Knicks need a superstar." They don't really. You know what the hell is that? Oh, I got a commercial going on here on my feed here. So these commercials are like louder than anything, man. My God, I wish I could turn it off. But they pop up periodically during the game. But I'm just looking at I'm looking at the scoreboard now. So I mean, we got like a long timeout now. It's so annoying. Thank God I have the gift of gab that I could talk like crazy on this microphone, because these little TV timeouts and stuff drive me fucking crazy. So anyway, just looking at the backcourt, Precious right now got 6 rebounds, 4 point. I mean, Precious is absolutely locked down that backup power forward spot. Say we needed a backup power forward. I still see people saying that we need a backup power forward. This guy Precious Achiuwa just he solidified that. So we can stop talking about that. You know what I'm saying? Josh Hart, people don't like him either, man. But now Josh Hart, he doesn't have to do what Precious is doing. So now Josh Hart could do what he does. And today he has 8 points, 5 rebounds. That's what he does. You know what I'm saying? He can concentrate on his role. The issue now is McBride and Grimes. So I mean, McBride and Grimes are not going to poop on them right now. They both played decent today, but we have the ability to get another starter here. Excuse me, another starting caliber player here. With our trades and stuff. So if we're able to get a trade here, to add that extra player here that fits within the mix, not somebody that's gonna take away from it, but somebody that can come here and seamlessly fit in. That's exactly what we need right now. You know, Alec Burks. I think I'll be annoyed if we got Alec Burks. Because how much better is Alec Burks to Grimes? Just the experience. The experience it will make us better. But that's what the Knicks need. Knicks need that. Brogdon, I think, will fit on this team like a glove. I think Brogdon will come in here just like OG, and he would fit in, and we won't even need any time for him to figure it out. I think he would get here and he would fit perfectly. So Brogdon, if we have Brogdon instead of Grimes, that makes the team that much better. And then you could keep McBride in there. We need the young boy there. But upgrade Grimes to Brogdon, and I think we got something special here. So we got a bullshit foul here. Um, Anunoby just falls to the ground. DiVincenzo's a little pissed off, and he taps him on the chest. So I'm gonna be blowing my nose and stuff, man. So I don't have a tissue, so I'm gonna have to use my rag here. So I'm gonna be blowing my nose and wiping my face with this fucking rag. Lord have mercy. The sweating went away, but I'm definitely gonna have to blow my nose in a second. Anyway, OG on the top of the key, looking, gives it over to Butler. Butler looking over to no, that was Terry. So Terry for three, no good, flat, very flat shot by Terry. But like I said, he averaged 22 points per game, so he's not trash. Let me get this over here. Terry could play this game, so don't sleep on him. Brunson with a 3-point shot. He kisses it to the crowd. 70-57. Man, Knicks are on a run right now. On a run like we've never seen before. Butler being guarded by OG. Kicks it out to 24. That's Hightower. For three, he knocks that down. So a couple bullshit shot Miami's are hitting, but Miami's not stopping us on the other end. That's why we're still ahead right now. So let me blow my nose, guys. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. OG in the corner, spins, gives it over to Julius. Julius, Hightower's guarding him. He's messing around. Double team came here, kicks it out back to OG. OG with a corner three. Heavily guarded by Miami. So Miami's defense definitely done kicked in for them right now. Hightower, they're trying to get a transition three going. I keep forgetting money's name here. Tyler Hero. Let me get this name up here so I can remember. So Miami's going to get a foul here. So Miami's doing their shenanigans right now. They're trying to come down and get fast break points. Knicks are doing a good job of stopping. On defense, they're getting in our legs. I don't know if you noticed that. So the Knicks haven't been able to get their offense going, but still, Knicks got to move that ball. You know, but you see Terry there. I don't see what a foul was there. He just ran into a brick wall. His name is Julius Randle. Julius Randle is absolutely a brick wall out there. So Terry gonna get some jump shots ready. The foul line. Scroll down. Everybody's cheering each other. Shout out to Joey McGeechan. You off today, buddy? Yeah, man. Well, I'm sick, man. There's something going around. Something going around the world right now in New York. Like a lot of people on my job is they've been coming down with COVID. You're seeing people posting in the work group chats, saying that they coming down with COVID. Thank God that's not what I have. I just have a sinus thing going on. Hopefully it's not an infection. Everything's been coming out clear, so no infections. So hopefully I don't get one of those, man. Keep myself clear. Take all the stuff I've been taking, teas and stuff like that. I got to irrigate my nose too when I get a chance. Anyway, Brunson kicks it out to OG in the corner. OG drives, and then Butler picks his pocket. So here goes Jimmy Butler here. Comes all the way inside. Looks like he traveled, but he pinned Julius all the way into the paint there and was able to get the layup. So I mean, Miami's chipping away here, chipping away, chipping away. Knicks have to get themselves together. Brunson comes across the timeline. DiVincenzo's going to set a screen. Miami's doing a good job of cutting back out here. DiVincenzo gets the ball back in the corner. He's looking. He's got to create something. He's driving. Oh, nice little step. Wow, tipped in his own shot there. Good effort by DiVincenzo. Knicks need more than this though. Got Jimmy Butler on the elbow, being guarded by OG. So he's been guarding. OG's been guarding him and not really getting much success. And he's also, Jimmy Butler. Here goes Tyler Hero with a three. He misses that. So Precious with the rebound. Brunson brings it up the court. DiVincenzo over to Julius. They're sending two guys at Julius. Nice spin move by Julius. He blows the layup. So the Knicks, man, this second half, we've definitely been blowing a lot of opportunities here. Here goes Tyler Hero with a transition three-point shot. So I don't know if Tom Thibodeau's going to call a timeout. I think the Knicks need one. So the Knicks are just going to let it rock. Tom Thibodeau's pissed. Tom Thibodeau just put the hands together like he wanted a timeout, but I think they're going to keep it going. So here's Brunson top of the key. Precious is coming to set the screen. He sets the screen. Precious is DiVincenzo just launches a three and he knocks that down. So man, did we need that, man? We needed that three like we needed water, man. Water to live. Terry being guarded by Dante. Dante comes around the screen there. Foul line extended, kicks it out to 24 Hightower. Back to Tyler Hero. He fakes a three. Hightower shoots a three. Misses everything. Precious with the rebound. Here goes Brunson, tiptoeing it. Julius Randle was bullying Hightower there. I mean, Julius is strong as fuck, man. You want to talk about strength? This guy Julius, he pinned. So I mean, that's what they've been doing too. Obi Toppin used to get a lot of those hanging baskets, basket hanging. But Julius has been doing the same thing this season. But Julius is different because Julius can seal you. Nice little floater there by Jimmy Butler. So I mean, Jimmy Butler's been doing his thing regardless of who's guarding him. OG's a big time defender, but Jimmy Butler has been taking him. So here goes Brunson on the elbow. He doesn't take the screen from Dante DiVincenzo. Gives it back to Julius. Kicks it out to OG for three. He penetrates. Gives it to Julius inside. Julius needs to get that fade. Yes. Knocks it down. Nice fade there at the dotted line. So that's the bread and butter for NBA players, man. Get into that dotted line and do the bump and fade. So that's something that's new to Julius. He's definitely been doing that a lot more this season. Yeah, man. So that's what's up, man. The Knicks are winning now, 77-69. Miami's been trying to chip away, but they haven't been able to get those stops on the other side. They've been doing it a little bit. I want to credit the Knicks for not playing well, but I think that Miami's defense has everything to do with that. So let's keep scrolling. Serving 100 people's in the place. Yeah. Scrolling. Some more Facebook people. What's good, man? Shout out to my Filipino people. Geraldine in the place. So we're going to Charlotte, man, on Tuesday, right? So I wish I can go. I wish I can go so bad, man. But I'm planning. I told you guys I'm planning that civil rights march, man. Sheesh. I'll be going in. I'll be flying into Montgomery, Alabama, and I'll be going from Montgomery, Alabama to Selma. Then I'll be going through Birmingham, back up to Lynchburg, Tennessee, and then sliding over to Memphis, and then back over to Tulsa, man. So that's my trip, man. So that's like my little civil rights march there, getting me some some history, some culture, and just get out there and breathe that racist United States air. You know what I'm saying? New York, we live in a bubble. You know what I'm saying? It seems like minority, not minorities, but just the urban lifestyle is different. But I really want to engulf myself in the Midwest. So that trip is coming soon, man. I will document it as best I can. You know what I'm saying? But I'll be doing that soon. I can't wait to do it. So a lot of downtime in this game here, man. We just call a timeout, and it's just like we're just not back in action. We came back for commercial, and the guys are still not playing. So it's like, what is going on here? So Terry Rozier is bringing the ball up the court, being guarded by Brunson, left hand side. Takes a screen. He had a jump shot. He didn't take it. Gives it over to Jimmy Butler. Good defense by Brunson, and Jimmy Butler had to save it. Gave it right to OG. Here goes Brunson bringing it up. Josh Hart has the baseline. He didn't take it. Back to Brunson at the elbow, right hand side. Gives it to Julius. Julius being guarded by Duncan. So I don't know. Yep, it's a foul. Foul by Duncan. A little bit too much push in there. Illegal defense by Miami also. But I'll take the foul though. So shout out to Embiid there. He scored 70 points the other day. But when he played against the Knicks made him look like he wasn't even that good. But somebody like that, just based off nobody knows how to defend. As Brunson spins in the lane there, he gets that score. Big time shot there by Brunson. Dribble baseline, spin right into the paint. Got a nice little jump shot there. So watching him. I say this every podcast too, man. If you want to learn how to play basketball, watch the Knicks. Straight like that. Watch the Knicks. The way we play defense, the way Brunson plays offense at the point guard, the way OG watches the game on both sides of the ball, the way Josh Hart plays. Even Julius too. And if you want to learn how to play inside as a big man and but still know how to shoot threes and do everything else, watch the Knicks. The Knicks have really good players there, man. Yeah, I lost my train of thought. I forgot what I was saying there. But I talk a lot, so we'll see what happens. Terry, top of the key to old man Love. So Terry is definitely wasting a lot of time here. He looks like McBride dribbling the ball around. Gives it to Butler. Butler being guarded by OG. Good matchup. Drives right. Takes the bump, kicks it out to Love. Over to Terry. Terry has to shoot it really quick. Almost a shot clock violation. Josh Hart with the rebound. Pushing the ball up the court. Josh Hart is always looking for transition buckets. Julius just bodying Hightower, man. What the hell? All the way inside, takes a pump dump. Man, he is. I mean, there's nobody on this squad that can guard this guy. Jimmy Butler. I mean, that's Hightower. Hightower's supposed to be their power forward, I guess, right? They're playing small ball. You cannot play small ball against this club. So Miami Heat, if they're gonna make another trade, if they want to play against the Knicks, they're definitely gonna have to upgrade Hightower. I mean, I keep saying Hightower. His name is Highsmith. He's only 6'5" and 220. Look at his stats here. 6'5", 220. He's only averaging 6 points and whatever. So I don't know who their starting forward was before, or if anybody was hurt or anything like that, or Miami. But if we face these guys in the playoffs, man, I know they like to shoot threes and that type of thing. But I think the Knicks have overcome you know that 3 point. I think we overcame that as far as defensively. But if they want to guard us, man, Kevin Love is not the answer against Julius anymore. They can't do that. And Jacquez cannot play against Julius at all. So they don't have anybody that can guard Julius. So if they want to battle against us and battle against Giannis and those guys, they definitely going to need another big man in Miami. So trade deadline is coming soon. Looking at the Knicks, we just need an extra player. Our starting lineup is as strong as you can see around the NBA. We got Precious and Josh Hart off the bench. If we can get one extra guy, then we're going to be hell to beat there. As Duncan Robinson shoots a 3-point shot, that's what he does. Knicks are up by 10, man. Knicks are up by 10. Brunson bringing the ball up the court. Brunson always straddles the line between half-court violations every time he brings the ball up the court. Brunson comes around the screen. Got Grimes there. Grimes goes around the screen but doesn't really put himself in position there. Julius on the inside, he's just abusing it. There's nobody in Miami that can guard this guy. So Miami, he's swiping and wiping, but Julius is just abusing. My God. Duncan Robinson can shoot that thing, man. Shout out to Duncan Robinson. He was out of their rotation last year. But when the playoffs came, they called his name again. He was ready to play. So this guy Duncan Robinson, he got paid, but he's also a professional, man. Knows when to get, knows how to stay ready. So Jimmy Butler bringing the ball up the court, being guarded by Precious there. So Jimmy's going to try to take the bump. Precious good defense there. Jimmy Butler still is able to get it up to throw it in there. So they're gonna call a foul on the floor, or is that an and one? Then they're gonna call a foul on the floor. So look at Jimmy Butler taking the extra bumps. I count 3 steps there. Precious with the good defense, man. Absolutely great defense. So I mean, look, 1, 2. You know, and then he did a hop step. That's fucking traveling. So the referees, I guess, called the jump ball there. So I guess you got to call. I mean, I would rather get a jump ball than just get an automatic score like that. You know what I'm trying to say? Get a foul or whatever. Jump ball, I think is the right call. Jimmy Butler being guarded by Precious there. Precious is up for the challenge. Takes a spin, gets him in the air, prevents the basket. So good defense by Precious, man. Precious is a good player. Precious was from the Bronx, man, and by way of Nigeria, I believe. But I think he moved to New York when he was a kid. But grew up in the Bronx. Definitely a big African community in the Bronx. It was able to play ball here. He went to I forgot what school he went to, but he ended up going to Memphis. He was supposed to go to St. John's with Cole Anthony, but Cole Anthony decided to go to North Carolina. So they both should have went to St. John's. That would have been dope. It would have been dope for us. For their careers, I don't think so, but it would have been dope. Both guys were big time basketball players here in New York City. Anyway, Jimmy Butler at the free throw line. So yeah, man, I took some medicine before I came live. Everything is kicking in right now because the sweating went away. My nose is starting to clear up. Wow. So Grimes just shot a 3-point shot, but Deuce just got flattened there. So I don't know if they're gonna call a shooting foul. So yes, it will be a shooting foul, but Grimes will shoot it. So that no, I think that's the NBA rule there. They foul off the ball, shot is up, so you get the free throws. Should be 2 shots here. So Deuce at the free throw line. So Deuce is good. As far as like the Knicks not bringing up young talent, the Knicks have done a fantastic job of doing that. We brought up RJ, we brought up IQ. Those guys played an integral part of what we were doing. But we it was time for us to grow out of that. Time for us to get better. You know what I'm saying? And we did. Right now we got McBride and Grimes. I'm thinking that we're gonna get off of Grimes. Jimmy Butler on the inside. Jimmy Butler is very awkward. Very awkward, very fundamentally sound. So I think his awkwardness and his fundamental style of basketball, I think that's really what's allowing him to get these buckets. Because he's not doing anything flashy per se. And the Knicks are playing good defense against him, but he's just sidestepping everything. Jimmy Butler, right on cue, just comes in and steals it right out of Julius's pocket there. So he brings the ball up the court. He has 23 points, man. Jimmy Butler, couple dribbles, comes around the screen, drives all the way inside, kicks it out to Vasquez over to Duncan. Duncan, corner, back to Julius and the same. Jimmy Butler. Excuse me. Jimmy Butler gets all the way to the basket, sidesteps, and gets a shot right at the basket, man. So he scores again and one. So Jimmy Butler is he's just just really good at scoring fundamentally. So they're showing a replay now. So just watch the drive. Nice little pump fake drives. He drives left. So as the guy jumps, he drives left. Then he just does a simple come over, allows the defense to settle down, and he didn't move. So he lets the defense settle down. Then he just gets up and just shoots it regular. It's very very simple basketball. Not really wasting a lot of energy. So that's what Jimmy Butler does. So right now, my wife made me some chicken fingers here. So these are veggies chicken fingers. So I'll be doing that. Knicks just scored there, I believe. Duncan over to Love, right hand corner to Jimmy Butler. So Jimmy Butler again all the way inside, kicks it back out to Duncan. Duncan almost fumbles it. Love catches Vasquez on a drive. Wow, Duncan with a 3-point shot, man. That guy can shoot. He might be the best shooter in the NBA. Duncan, as far as clutch shooting and timely jump shots and stuff like that, like Duncan is one of the best in the NBA. So here goes McBride. McBride is trying to set up offense. Whenever he does that, it just looks it looks terrible. Pick and roll there by McBride to Precious. Horrible spacing there. Bad decision overall there. Love on the inside. He's going to get a dunk. He doesn't. He lays it up with the left hand. So this is Miami's run here, 84-86. Definitely right on the Knicks' ass here with 30 seconds left in the third quarter. The Knicks typically love to do that. When it comes to the end of the quarter, especially the end of the half, they'll let a team come back on them. Like right now, with their play right here, the Knicks are just allowing Miami Heat to come back. Another bullshit pick and roll play there just did not look good. Ends up in a transition bucket and one. So Miami Heat has a chance to get the lead here with 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Mm-mm-mm. I mean, so both of those pick and rolls there, horrible. So I gotta say, man, this guy, Deuce McBride, is not a point guard, man. Like we should not rely on him to make any point guard stuff. Yeah, look at Jimmy Butler kissing his feet. You see, Dolan on the right hand side with his eyes open. Man, look like he's sleeping. But yeah, man, we cannot rely on Deuce McBride to run offense for us, man. He's not the answer coming off the bench. So whoever we get, like I said, if we get Malcolm Brogdon, that will fix everything. But Deuce cannot run offense, man. That dude is not a good facilitator at all. Jimmy Butler. Also, Josh Hart. You can see Josh Hart the way that he plays. He's always throwing his hands up every time Jimmy Butler. I mean, every time Deuce McBride gets it. You know what I'm saying? So he's frustrated too, and I'm quite sure some of the other players are frustrated also. So Brunson now has to come back in the game there because Deuce is just bad, very bad running the offense. Julius with a 3-point shot, he knocks that down. So that should count there. 3-point shot at the buzzer. Yeah, man, Deuce McBride, like, they just showed him just now. It's a shame. With 13 seconds left, we had to take Deuce McBride out just so Brunson could get in there and the Knicks can get a good shot off. Right off the bat, with 13 seconds, the Knicks were able to get a good shot here by Julius, 3-point shot at the buzzer. So big time shot there. So the Knicks finished the quarter 89-86. So listen, man, we got to get ourselves together. Having Brunson playing all these major minutes, without anybody, that could properly back him up, it's not the way. Right now, Brunson has 27. He's 7-15, got 20 points already, 20.6 assists, 5 rebounds. He needs 10 minutes off, man. We need somebody that can give him 10 minutes a night, at least 10 minutes. Because Brunson is gonna end up playing 40 minutes every damn night if this guy Deuce can't get it together. And it's not a matter of fact of him getting it together. He just doesn't have it. You know? So yeah, man. All the medicine is kicking in. I'm feeling really good right now. I'm feeling good enough to eat the food that I have here on the side. So it's all good. He said, "Oh, old school got warrants." I feel that. Shout out to Generation JL in the place. Hope everything is good, man. Ah, so Julian got an illegal stream. Illegal. I mean, this. The internet age, man. This is the time for the illegal stream. So listen, all these streaming services know that. I know they were like a couple of years ago they were making a big deal about it. Oh, we get caught with illegal stream, this and the other. But now I don't think they could care less anymore. The way things are now, it's almost like the dollar. Like the dollar. Nobody walks around with cash anymore like that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody walks around with cars. Everybody's paying with their phones. Just people are going on the train with their phones for Christ's sake. So money's not real. Same thing with the streaming service and stuff like having to pay for streaming service. All this shit is not real. You know what I'm saying? So for all the people that are paying, there's quite a few people. What did I drop? I don't know what I dropped just now, but there's quite a few people using illegal stuff, man. So it is what it is. You gotta take the good with the bad. Same thing with the trains too. Like people are paying with their phones, but people are also jumping and walking through the gate like nobody's business because the cops are not stepping up and stopping them. You know what I'm saying? So, but they're making money still. So, like I said, money is not real. It seems like, man. Let me blow my nose again, guys. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, man. Money's not real. Money's not real. The internet is not real. Nothing is real anymore. I don't know what's going on. I mentioned it before. I saw this movie. It was horrible, man. It's a Netflix movie. What was it called? I can't think of the name of it. But it was based in 2044, and it was saying in the future, how things were going to be. But it was so stupid. They had a really good chance to make a really good story, but it was really bad. But it was just like there was some people that were living on the they were living like off the grid, kind of, and they were occupying like old apartments that the government was trying to get them out so they could put new apartments and stuff. So it's just interesting, man. You know how money goes, and just what we're leading up to, man. There's no jobs. People got stupid ass jobs. The guy that had the main person on the thing, he had like a job. He was like a funeral home person. But they were the funeral home was like you put your loved one's ashes into a plant, because the earth needed plants. So that was a way to that's the new way of giving funerals. So it's just weird, just as Grimes hits a 3-point shot top of the key. So I think we're leading into something like that, something like that where like, we're gonna be earning money and it's just gonna be weird. In the movie too, good steal there by OG. Finally got a steal. OG full head of steam. And yeah, misses the layup there, but Josh Hart gets the rebound, lays it up, but they're gonna call a foul. So OG definitely comes down powerful, man, all the way to the basket. Yeah, man. So in this movie also too, when you walk around, let's say if you're in a place where you can't afford, they'll let you know. Like the computers around you will let you know you can't afford to be here. You know what I'm saying? Or you're in a restricted area, you're not allowed to be here. Or you don't live here, you can't walk into the, stuff like that. The computer was talking. So those days are coming. I think we're already there for the most part. But those days are coming, man. I don't know how we're gonna make money. I don't know how anybody else is gonna make money. It's just weird. It's gonna be a very weird time in a few years. You want to talk about Skynet and Terminator and the Matrix? I think we're on our way to that right now, guys. So anyway, scrolling. See De La Music in the place. He's at the game with your son. Wow. OG just said. So shout out to De La, man. He's at the game with your son too. Your son is cool, man. Good. It would be good to see you guys before the season's over. So shout out to De La Music. They're always with super chats, man. Definitely appreciate it. Yeah. So Brunson top of the key. Let's get back into this game. Comes across the screen there. Yeah, Grimes is open, kind of. Brunson is doing his thing, dribbling, spinning, and winning. Knocks down that jump shot. It goes bam, inbounds to Tyler Hero. So a guy like Tyler Hero, he averages 21 points per game. I just don't see it. Same thing with Terry. I don't see it either. I don't know if it's the Knicks defense or these guys are just not playing their game right now. But Tyler Hero does not look like a 20-point a game scorer. Neither does Terry Rozier. But like I said, once these guys get assimilated and they start playing better, the next time we play them, it might be a little different. So that's interesting. Duncan Robinson can shoot those threes, man. Knicks are always giving up threes, so he's has 16 points tonight. OG back to Brunson, top of the key now. We got Precious there with the screen, but gives it back to OG for a corner three. He knocks that down. So that was a tough 3-point shot there. Shot it heavily guarded, still able to knock it down at the elbow. So Miami Heat's going to call a timeout. So the Knicks are back up again. Knicks are back up with 98-89. 10 minutes left in this fourth quarter. It would have been nice to blank these guys to get them to have them finish below 100. I don't think that's going to happen tonight. With 10 minutes left here in the fourth quarter, but it's all good. Scrolling down, got my man Raj in the place. Yeah, you're late, man. It was an early game today, 3 o'clock. It was late. I was late too, man. I started a halftime show. I did halftime to Crunchtime today. Um, like I said, I don't have the flu. I don't have COVID. I got some sinus thing going on right now. That everything is clear. Like I said, I'm not blowing out anything green or brown or anything like that. TMI. So everything is good. I just have to maybe I just need some sleep because I've been working a lot. Only been getting 3 to 4 hours of sleep every night, man. So I definitely got to take better care of myself. Strolling now. Got Justin Tolin Tolentino. So definitely appreciate it. So he's looking for a live stream also, man. So you guys on Facebook, man, watch out for the next game. The next game I will drop a link to a game. It will be it'll be an alternate stream, okay? So take that for what it's worth there. But I will post something on the Facebook thing there. And for anybody that wants a link to the game, you'll definitely be able to get that. The next game that we play. So I'll try to do that before the game. That way that you can have that. For those that follow on Facebook. All of my Filipino people out there watching, you'll be able to watch the game along with us. So I think that's key. International. Gotta take care of your international people, man. Speaking of international, my man Andy, international Andy from NBK, he's coming to New York. So he's supposed to be coming in March. You know what I'm saying? So March, we'll be with him the entire week. I'll try to. I'll be working that week though, but in the evening I'll try to catch up with him. We'll get some pictures going. Hopefully some live streams and that type of thing. We can get it popping. You know what I'm saying? Just have some fun, man. It's definitely gonna be a treat. I've never met him before. You know, we get to talking online, talking about personal stuff too. So I can't wait to meet him, man. That's gonna be a lot of fun. So we have to watch out for the Heat shooting their way back into the game. Yeah, man. The Knicks have been allowing them to shoot, man. The only person that's been shooting them and connecting is Duncan Robinson. But otherwise too, everybody else has been shooting kind of decent. You got Hightower with 2 for 4, Butler 1 for 3, Tyler Hero 3 for 7. Rozier hasn't made a three yet. Kevin Love hasn't made a three yet. You got Duncan Robinson 4 for 8. Martin with 1 for 2, and Jacquez has 1 for 2. So they've been making their threes, man. So you want what percentage are they shooting? They're shooting 41% from three. So they are shooting the three pretty well. But the Knicks are just doing enough to keep them at bay. Rebounding wise, man, those guys have 29 rebounds. The Knicks have 39. So we're killing them with the rebound game. So for all things that with modern things still stay the same, man. You have to win the rebounding battle. It has nothing to do with offensive rebounds. Even though the Knicks are a good offensive rebounding team by themselves, they have 11 tonight. Miami only has 5. So the Knicks, without Mitchell Robinson, are still a good offensive rebounding team. But the defensive rebound is how you secure the stop. When you get a defensive stop, you got to get that defensive rebound. So I think that's important as well. But the Knicks hold it down on both ends there. So you definitely have to win the rebounding battle still in today's game. So we got Bam Adebayo gets all the way into the restricted area, enough to throw a shot up. Precious and everybody did a really good job of holding their ground there without fouling. Brunson, elbow, being guarded by 2 people there. He doesn't care, crossing the hell out of Martin there, into the paint there. Wow, into the paint with a nice little double jab, spin move there. Able to finish into the paint with a nice little mid-range jump shot. So this is Bam Adebayo getting his own post position. Got it poked away by Precious, man. Big time defense. I'm trying to tell you. Here goes Grimes. Finishes right over the top, man. Grimes should be an expert at that. He is so passive, man. Even that layup, it was nice, spectacular. It still was passive, man. But Precious started that defensive play there. Precious is really good, giving us excellent minutes here as a Knick. 24 tonight. Vasquez now, foul line extended, gets it to Duncan. He's going to make that. And of course, Duncan Robinson is a master at making timely 3-point shots, man. That guy made another one. He's a really good 3-point shooter, man. So Brunson brings the ball up the court now, right hand side. And Duncan Robinson got I think he has 5 now. They just scored another shot. Let me refresh that. So Grimes just makes a shot just now. So I think that was I'm not sure if that was a 3, but Grimes is starting to get percolating a little bit. 5 points for him. Straight just now. Tyler Hero with a 3-point shot, no good. Tyler Hero just threw that up. I think Tyler Hero's got the same thing going on the same way Jamal Murray had. Jamal Murray was kind of shell shocked, against Denver. And now Tyler Hero, a guy that scores 20 points a game, he's kind of shell shocked a little bit. Even though he has 4 points now, 14 points. He doesn't have the 21, He hasn't been really pressing the action like that. So anyway, 105 to 92 on my clock. I didn't give you my timestamp. I'm at the 8:23 mark. At the 8:23 mark. Yeah, man. Get my little chicken fingers on the side here. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, man. I'm so proud of my Knicks, man. I know we all are. Brunson. Baseline pulls up. No good. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Bam Adebayo bringing the ball up. Sets his own post position there. He's being guarded by 3 Knicks. Interior pass by Vasquez. So they call a foul there. Miami Heat does all their action. They like to get into the restricted area. I think that's by that's like a team concept. Like Jimmy Butler likes to drive all the way to the restricted area. So does Bam Adebayo. And as you can see, there's a lot of movement as far as passing is concerned, where Vasquez and all these guys were hanging out around the restricted area. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's just a team thing, where they do a lot of movement in the restricted area to try to squeeze the defense a little bit. So I mean that's a good strategy. So Adebayo gives it over to number 2. That's Terry there. Terry comes around the screen. Brunson is right there, all the way to the basket. Nice arm extended all the way to the rim. Gets a nice layup there on Brunson. 105 to 94. Knicks are beating them this quarter, 18-8 right now. And Brunson just takes his time coming across the timeline. Terry gets caught with a nice screen by Precious there. OG is going to take the young boy there. Takes a bump, fades. I mean, that's a patented shot there. Get into the dotted line, bump the player, and then just fade. Such an easy basket, man. Tyler Hero trying to make something happen. Gets all the way to the basket. Nice arm extended there with the left hand. So he has 16 points, so he's getting close to his average, so much respect to him. Came on in the second half. Brunson's bringing up the ball. Keeping his dribble, which is good. Josh Hart sets a screen. I don't know what's happening. Brunson's trying to figure it out here. Gets to the mid-range, gives it to Josh. Josh pulls back out. OG had a corner 3. Nice little crossover. Now he's powering himself in there. Brunson to the corner, floater, and he knocks that down. Man. Yo, Brunson is a superstar. You know who made Brunson a superstar? ESPN. For keep saying the Knicks don't have a superstar, we need to trade for one. And shout out to Agent Zero, Gilbert Arenas saying the Knicks don't know what it's like to have a superstar. Brunson is a superstar, fam. Precious with another rebound. Man, Brunson, right hand side, never tired, man. Comes down, transition 3-point shot right in your face, motherfucker. Right in front of Vasquez right there, man. Put these guys away. The Knicks don't have a superstar. We got one right there. His name is Brunson. You know what I'm saying? We don't have a superstar. We got him, baby. So let's talk some junk, man. Let me put this chicken down here. Let's talk some junk here, man. Let's put this up here so you guys can see. I know you guys see the score there, but let's put this up here so you guys can see. Got the right on thing 2 ESPN scoreboard here. Sorry, Dennis. Let me get you up out of here too. But for those that can see the thing here, let's scroll down to the Knicks here. Julius Randle is literally top 3 power forward in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? In the entire NBA. You want to talk about Giannis? You want to talk about Tatum? Okay, fine. Those two guys are better than Julius. Okay, but Julius is right there, number 3. You know what I'm saying? So you want to say top 5? Julius is top 5 power forward in the whole NBA. You know what I'm saying? Top 5 big man, I want to say. You know what I'm saying? You can say what you want to say, but he's been playing so well the last 5 years or whatever with the Knicks. He deserves that accolades now. He's been doing it for a long time. Regardless if you don't like him personally for whatever reasons, you're still talking about stuff that he did, when he had his first playoff appearance against Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? First time being the main scorer. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get on him about breaking his ankles last year for the playoffs, you know what I'm saying? You want to keep talking about that. But Julius Randle is legit like top 3 power forward in the NBA. Legit possibly top 5 big man in the NBA. Say he's arguable. Scroll it down. OG is absolutely the best defensive wing in the NBA. Period. You know what I'm saying? He has 17 points tonight. I've been doing this thing here. Hartenstein, he's still trying to get himself back. I think he got hurt again, so that's why he hasn't came back into the game. But he showed up today, 4.6 rebounds, 1 assist there with 16 minutes. So I mean, he's got to get himself back healthy. Brunson, like I said, 29 points, 8 assists, 5 rebounds against a good Miami Heat team. Come on, man. DiVincenzo chips in with 11. Precious Achiuwa, look at his stats. 10 rebounds off the bench. Only 4 points. We got 2 blocks and a steal. Really good defensive player, man. Sets the table for us. Josh Hart, 8 points, 5 rebounds. Just steady. Giving us that steady player off the bench there. 5 rebounds, 5 assists, I should say. Grimes is contributing today. He got 11 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. McBride's not having a good game today, but he does have 9 points there. He hit a 3-point shot, and he got a couple regular shots, and he got some free throws. So he has 9 points. So they contributed to the game too. But this Knicks team, man, you could just run down the line of how good our players are. Just not on one side of the ball. We have like two-way guys. And we could say with confidence that some of our guys are top, top 5 in the NBA. Like I said, OG is legit the best defensive wing in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? And he might be legit the best two-way player in the NBA. Randall, like I said, top 3 power forward in the whole NBA, guys. Or if you want to say top 5, say top 5. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Brunson, you could arguably be the top 5 point guard in the NBA too. You know, so we got to give our guys credit, man. We can't allow these narrative people to keep saying stuff about our team when we watch them every single night. We know what's going on, and right now this winning streak that we've been having here, we're letting everybody else know. Tyler Hero with a 3-point shot, he misses that. Knicks got 3 men on that rebound. Julius gets it. Knicks are on a hell of a run right now. 112-96. Grimes there, fakes a 3, drives all the way to the basket, gets a layup, no good, but he gets fouled. See, that's the type of shots that Grimes has. But did you see how lazy he did that? So lackadaisical. He needs to attack those lanes there. So that's his problem. If Grimes did that, then we wouldn't be talking about trading him. But he's so lackadaisical, like he doesn't really understand where his shot's coming from. He doesn't have confidence. You know, I mean, the guy he missed a free throw, but he got 11 points, three rebounds, 1 assist. But and that's him not playing aggressive. Not playing this to his potential. He misses 2 free throws there just now, guys. So whatever I'm saying about Grimes is true. He needs to wake up, man. But I think it's too late. Get him off the team, man. If he's not gonna be decisive there, and right on cue he gets a steal, all the way inside, and he blows the layup there. But he's gonna get 2 more foul shots again. But right as I'm talking, saying that he needs to assert himself, he finally jumps on the ball and gets a nice steal there. So I'm watching the play unfold. Grimes saw it coming a mile away. He gets the rebound there. Him going to the basket. Nice strong attempt there. Yeah, but good steal there by Grimes. I'm just watching him. Even then, on that drive, he could have finished it a little bit stronger than that. Now here he goes with free throws. He missed 2 just now, and he missed 3. He missed 3 straight free throws, man. So I mean, as much as you want to talk good about the kid, the dude is just not. He is just not locked in. I just don't understand what's going on with him. He's not locked in. There's something missing. You can see it in his body language. You can see it in his eyes. He's just not locked in at all. But watch him go. He's gonna go. He's one of those guys gonna go to another team and all of a sudden figure out how to play, and then he's gonna say, "Oh, the Knicks gonna give me opportunity." But hopefully, the Knicks win the championship. Then he won't even whatever he says won't even matter. Adebayo finally gets a score there. Miami hasn't scored in a while. Brunson is walking the ball up the court, man. I really hate this. The NBA needs to do something about it. Because he's walking up the court, yeah. And nobody decided to jump on him. And the time was going off the regular clock, but not the shot clock. It's very odd. Grimes gets it back to Brunson. Brunson being guarded by 2 people. He blows past him all the way into the paint. Wow. Pivot move, and then he lays it up. How? How did he do that? Because he's a superstar. That's why. Jimmy Butler being guarded by Josh Hart now. Spin. Nice and easy. Misses it. Knicks with the rebound. Niggas Josh Hart full head of steam here. Kick it out to Julius for a transition shot. Layups up, no good, but he will get the foul. Man, look at Jack Buzz. See, Jack was on the floor like, God, man, that guy's strong as fuck. So Julius might have hurt himself a little bit. Looks like something's going on with his shoulder. Something's going on with his right shoulder. He might have a stinger. I hope he doesn't have his shoulder out the socket. Looks like his shoulder's out the socket. Yeah, Julius's shoulder's out the socket, guys. Oh shit. So watch look, his shoulder's out the socket. Holy shit. I haven't seen that in a while. His shoulder's legit out the socket. So Julius is going to the back. They're going to take him to the back. His arm is out the socket, guys. Holy shit. I have not seen that in a long time. His arm is out the socket. So he took the bump there, but he took this whole brunt there, landed on the floor. So his arm is out the complete socket. Fuck, man. Wow, I haven't seen that in a long time. So that's not a good thing. Once your arm pops out the socket, that's going to be a reoccurring thing there. And you want to talk about the swelling afterwards, man? So they're going to be able to reset it, easily. As soon as they get him into the locker room, they'll stick something in there and they'll just pop it back in. No big deal. But the issue now is the soreness now. So that soreness can linger. So that's not really a good thing. But the beautiful thing about that is that the Knicks already have Precious. If Precious needs to start, then we're good money. But we're losing big man, and we Hartenstein is hurt again. We didn't play Jericho, so Jericho's still available. You know what I'm saying? But losing Julius for any time due to a shoulder injury like that, that's a big thing. But we got Precious, man. Precious, I think can handle it. So he got 28 minutes today. Precious, he got 28 minutes, and Randall got 32. So shout out to Precious playing extremely well for us, man. But that hurts. There, Julius Randall popped his shoulder off the socket. Damn, that shit sucks. I'm trying to catch my peoples here. We got Tommy Tolerez here, speaking in his language. Beautiful. Shout out to Thailand, Philippines. Let me see. I know it's hard while you're calling, but I'm losing my mind over here with how many fouls are being committed on our guys and ignored while they blow it the other way. Yeah, I get it. But when it happens, as long as we're winning, it's not that big of a deal because I think the Knicks are getting away with a lot of physical plays too. So, you know, it would be nice for the Knicks to get more free throws. But when it comes to like the flow of the game, it's not messing up the flow of the game. You know what I'm saying? So I'll take it. I'll take it. But I don't like to complain about fouls. Wow, Julius arm is completely out the socket. Look, bam! He took the whole brunt of the fall there on his elbow. He took it on his elbow, and the elbow shot the shoulder out the socket. So damn, son, that's a hard break there for Julius Randle. Yeah. Speaking of break, hopefully he didn't break nothing. Hopefully he didn't damage his rotator cuff or nothing like that. Hopefully they just pop it back in the socket and he's good. Yeah, man. So I just blocked somebody on Facebook just now. Hopefully I blocked the right person. Yeah, so I just blocked somebody on Facebook just now. Easy with the F words, okay? Nobody curses in the chat. On this guy. Yeah, shout out to the Facebook guys, man. Easy with the cursing, man. I don't tolerate cursing in the chat. Nobody else curses. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Harlem CO, MFer. Okay, fine. That's not a big deal, but you know, little things like F this and F that, man. Easy with that. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. Woody Progresso, he says, you better sleep, bro. Yeah, definitely need some sleep. I haven't gotten no sleep in a long time, man. Yeah, so shout out to two people that I blocked. It's only gonna be for one game, but just I just gotta throw it out there. Easy with the cursing in the chat. So definitely next man up, man. That's a big thing there. Look at Julian Bloom. He says that can be a trick shoulder, man. Check man, I popped my friend's shoulder out the socket trying to play fight with me, and was never right again. Yeah, there's a friend that I grew up with, man. We used to be playing tag and stuff like that, and his shoulder used to pop out the socket. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it'll always pop out the socket. I remember one time we was fighting and his arm popped out the socket, and it was kind of a big thing, and he was like fucked up, and we're trying to protect him while we're getting jumped. And then his shoulder popped back in. Oh, I got it. So then he starts fighting again. His shoulder came back in, and so then we were able to get back into the fight. You know what I'm saying? But shoulder injuries is crazy, man. You definitely gotta remember that. So it could be something like with Julius could be ready for the next game with no problem, or he could be out for like a week or more. We gotta hope that nothing is torn. Hope he didn't tear anything in there. Hopefully he just reset the thing and that's it. But if he has any tears, like tears is anything in that joint there, then we're in trouble. And I just finished talking so well about our starting lineup. But yeah, Precious man could definitely fill that spot. Precious there can absolutely fill in that thing. Thank God we made that trade. So I mean, nobody talks about Precious. Nobody talks about Malachi Flynn. But it wasn't just OG. Precious is really good too. Grimes with a three, no good. So Miami is now going to look to try to take advantage of Julius being out here. Transition 3-point shot here by Tyler Hero, not be able to make that. But number 22 gets the rebound and pumps it back in. Knicks are up by 19. So still plenty of time for them to come back here. Not really. I'm at the 3:19 mark. So I think I'm basically like a whole minute behind here. So let me try to catch up. I don't want to mess up my own stream here. Yeah, I'm trying not to mess up the stream. So yeah, so I'm at 225 now, so still way behind. But it is what it is. Brunson has it, gives it over to Grimes. Grimes looking to give it right back to him. Josh gets it now on the right hand corner, all the way crossover. Now Josh just throws it up. He has to. Shot clock violation, but he still made the three. So good shot by Josh Hart there, finishing up the shot clock. So Miami Heat, they really don't have nothing going on. They're trying, but the Knicks defense today, credit to them. Knicks rebounding, stuff like that. Josh Hart with the rebound. The world just stopped just now. Knicks got to get that ball across the timeline. Josh Hart does. So the Knicks fans are up a standing ovation, man. Standing ovation for the Knicks. They deserve it. They deserve it. For everybody that talks junk about our guys, I remember some guys were talking about Brunson, that Brunson sucks. He needs to go, and because he wasn't passing the ball earlier on in the season, he's a chucker. He don't get nobody involved. That type of stuff. Tyler Hero with a transition three. Now that's Duncan Robinson. Duncan Robinson is crazy with that 3-point shot, man. So still 19-point lead here. But I remember they were talking junk about Brunson. People still talking about Julius' body language and stuff like that when he hasn't really done anything like that in the entire year, aside from him having a slow start due to him coming back from surgery. You know what I'm saying? Hartenstein, they were saying, oh, Mitchell Robinson is out. How are we going to do anything? Hartenstein sucks. Hartenstein, you want to talk about defensive player of the year? Hartenstein could be in that conversation. You know what I'm saying? If he wasn't hurt, Hartenstein could be a part of that defensive player of the year conversation. OG is definitely in that conversation. So I mean, there's been a lot of negative talk, especially Precious. This guy, they show him Precious now. Precious has had he was disregarded in that trade. He's been right now. He's one of our best players right now. So there's so much different little narratives out there that they try to say about the Knicks that just isn't true. So yeah, man, it's so important now that the Knicks need to figure out that next move. If Julius is going to be out with this busted shoulder, man, we need that extra player. You know, you would like Julius to be there so he can get the chemistry with that new player. But if he's out, then the Knicks need to like really figure out what they're gonna do. It takes two to tango. I'm quite sure the reason why there hasn't been a trade yet, major trade yet, because other teams are trying to get their best offers from other clubs. So we'll see. We still got some time. It's January 27th, so we still got like about 2 weeks. We got about 2 weeks before the trade down. Less than 2 weeks. So we got a minute left, man. Minute left in this game. There, Brunson comes out. Knicks beat this team by 20, man. Standing ovation all around the Garden. Unbelievable. Look at Spike Lee. Spike Lee grew up and he became Abuela. Looks weird. Knicks still have some key players out there. No, the Knicks cleared their bench too. I see only Grimes. I think Malachi Flynn just came in. So all the Knicks bench just cleared just now. So a big time game here by the Knicks, man. So right now we could deal without the Malachi Flynn with a nice little spin move there. Pulls up a shot at the foul line. But I mean, anyway, the rest of this game is done, man. So we don't need to talk about the game too much. We can look ahead. So that's a new thing now, where the Knicks beat a team by 20 something, and we can actually look ahead. Knicks standings. I don't know why I say standings. I meant schedule. Right now, the Knicks are in fifth only because we're a half game behind Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? So we actually have one win over them, but they have one loss under us. You know what I'm saying? But if we win right now, we'll be right there in the fourth spot. But once we get that win, that we'll be tapping on the door for the 76ers for that third spot, guys. So Julius getting hurt kind of messes up things a little bit. But we'll see here. Let's look at the next game here. We're playing the Heat now. We should easily beat them. Only a couple minutes left in this game. We play Charlotte, who also should be a gimme kind of game. Jazz should be a decent game for us, and the Pacers. The Pacers is the big game. Hopefully we could take care of business with the Hornets and the Jazz. But the Pacers would be a big one. The Lakers are a big one. We play the Grizzlies again. We need revenge against that Dallas team, and then the Pacers again. So we got a couple of big time games coming up. Rockets on Orlando Magic. But the way that we've been playing, man, if we can continue playing like this, we should be able to get a lot of these W's here. So yeah, man. This one game against Charlotte, if Julius is hurt, if he could take one game off, that'll help out. Playing against Dallas, whatever. Just if he can get back by the Pacers, that would be interesting. But we'll see, man. That's just me talking. Of course, we want Julius to be healthy. This guy OG, he can also play power forward, also. So Knicks have some options, man. But one thing I think if the Knicks gonna make a trade right now, would be a great time to do it. With Julius now, I don't know how long he's gonna be out, but it looks like he's gonna be out for a while with a busted shoulder. So sheesh. Hopefully he's not out months, man. Hopefully it's not something that he needs surgery for. That would be a catastrophe. Somebody playing the way that Randall's been playing, and then ends up with having to have surgery at the end of the thing here. That would be crazy. And so I don't want to talk too much about that. Let's get back to the score here. But yeah, man. So here's the question, man. Even with Julius hurt right now, here's the question: how do we get better? What's our thought process now with the way we've been whipping teams defensively? We've been moving the ball really well, getting our spots. Brunson is being able to get to his spots. Julius is being able to get to his spots. Everybody else is filling the holes beautifully. Defensively, we're just kicking teams' ass right now. So how do we make this team better? We need some more confidence coming off the bench, man, because Grimes and McBride just doesn't have it. So between those two guys there, like who could we bring into this club to make us better? Like I mentioned Brogdon. I think Brogdon is it. If we can get Brogdon and maybe squeeze out another one of their big men over there off the bench, I think that would be great too. But Brogdon is absolutely what we need coming off the bench. Is there anybody else out there that you think we can pick up? Yep. Play Charlotte next, man. Charlotte and Utah. So I really need to get a report on this Julius Randle situation, man. I know he busted his shoulder. Shoulder came out the socket. So if they could pop his shoulder back in and it's all good and he doesn't have any tears and nothing like that, then he should be back soon. You know what I'm saying? So sucks, but hopefully he's good. So I mean, this is interesting. Jacob Toppin. Jacob Toppin has been playing pretty good in Westchester. Let's look that up. Westchester Knicks. Oh my god. Westchester Knicks. Got to speak smooth into the mic. Just look at some of their last games here. The last game they played, they lost to College Park there. So let's click them. Let's see what's going on here with their box score. See the box score. What is just looking to see what Jacob Toppin has done. You got Jalen Martin play 41 minutes. Jacob Toppin didn't play. So Jacob Toppin, he didn't play. So Jacob Toppin's with the Knicks, I guess. I guess he's traveling with us. So I mean, that would be interesting, man. Since we're looking here, let's take a look here. Jalen Martin at 25, Charlie Brown with 14. You got Brandon Godwin with 17. I would like to see Brandon Godwin get called up. If I'm talking about backup point guard, I think Brandon Godwin will be a good fit as a backup point guard for our Knicks. Shout out to Jaquan Jeffries is still with us. He got 21 points. But yeah, man, calling up not just only Jacob Toppin, but calling up Brandon Goodwin will be fantastic too. Taking a look at what he's done so far. He's been averaging 25 rebounds and 8.7 assists for Westchester. So I mean, this guy here, man, he's got some he got some age on him. Let me see, how old did he list him? Well, he's born in 95, so he's like 27, something like that. You know what I'm saying? So he got some age, whatever. He got some experience too. So him coming off the bench for Brunson will be a lot better than Grimes. I know that. So we definitely gotta weigh our options here. But the game is over, man. So enough of that. The Knicks won here, so I mean that is a big thing there. Jacob Toppin coming off the bench there to spell Julius, and if he comes off the bench and plays well, then we have a backup small forward to go with Precious, and with Jacob Toppin, with Julius when he comes back, and OG, man. It's funny how time goes, man. Obi Toppin, we traded him, and it's been a big thing with that. But then imagine his brother comes in and plays better and plays in that role that we need him to play and plays aggressive and smart. Man, that would be fantastic, man. But that's definitely a big thing there, Survey. Scrolling down there, shout out to John Ross to see him. He said he's turning 20 today. Today's your birthday. So happy birthday to John Ross. Happy birthday to John Ross. I haven't used my board all day. Happy birthday, man. Just turning 20, man. You got your whole life ahead of you, huh? Yeah, man. Don't worry about today. Concentrate on having fun today. Don't take yourself too serious. As far as your life is concerned, man, you got your whole life ahead of you. You could basically do anything that you want. You know what I'm saying? Don't put yourself in the box. Follow your dreams and don't allow people to make decisions for you. You know what I'm saying? Try to stay ahead of that. Make your own decisions. You know what I'm saying? And if someone, quote unquote, does make a decision for you, make it work for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So that's my advice I would give to a 20-year-old coming up. Yeah, man, you got your whole life ahead of you. You could literally do anything. That's the way the way life is, man. So God bless you, man. Happy birthday. Shout out to Holcomb. I see Holcomb in here. Just got off work, missed the game. This would be a good game to watch on the replay, Holcomb. So if you could watch the game, find a replay, please do so. Shout out to Shot Powers in the place. Got I am Jarrell here. Keep it going, man. We've been kicking ass here. Carlton Thomas, big time win. Carlton, man, get that avatar together. I challenge everybody. Dwayne, Dennis T, I see you too. Get that avatar together, man. And hopefully we can continue going, man. Juju is hurt, so hopefully, he did bust his shoulder. Hopefully that shoulder's not something that he needs surgery for. Excuse me. Hopefully he'll be ready for that Pacers game, if anything. You know what I'm saying? So let's go Knicks. I'm not feeling well. I'm starting to sweat again, but I'm feeling pretty good. Before we get up out of here, as you guys know, it's time to clap them cheeks. I heard Knicks theme song by Trav B. Ryan. Let's go. Peace, guys. Go Knicks.
Eru, I see you. Die hard. Trav. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard. Homie, die hard. You can check the swag, he the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange, he the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain, at least he got some nice scars. He can smell the trophy, yeah, you need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves, and he's feeling out of place. Cause he is for the team, man, he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die hard. City on my back. They ask me what's my name and it's on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. Fourth quarter, I'm the killer that's gon' murder that.